In order to make it a win-win situation for the lenders as well, we introduced the concept of cash sweep, whereby if actual cash flow is more than projected cash flow, we would prepay the banks in a faster manner. Further, we managed to have the restructuring done in time, and we saved the banks from huge provisioning. Lastly, in order to bring more transparency and for governance sake, we offered them a board seat and have Big Four as auditors till the entire settlement of their loans. The total cumulative interest saving for the company would be to the tune of 1.8 billion plus transactional saving of 27.5 million. As it is CFO Forum, I thought I should end my presentation by enlisting major learnings. Nothing is impossible. We should just have the determination to do and add value by telling the truth, even if it is an unpleasant one. Planning matters. It is easy to manage sizable components instead of opening wars at all fronts. Communication is the key. Unless we explain our point of view, nobody can understand, no matter how obvious it may seem to us. Transparency pays and governance is essential. Sitting in the industry, it is our duty to keep hammering this on ourselves as well as our organizations. Identification and managing stakeholder interests helps to create lifelong relationships. And lastly, in negotiation, by effective communication and listening, we can increase the size of the pie and make it a win-win situation for all stakeholders. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bushra. Next up, Nadeem Saab, if you could kindly join us here.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
This was a good video which very closely related to the subject of my presentation today, which is doing things differently. So I thought it was a good start for this. My name is Nadeem Khan. I'm the CFO at Ufone. And first of all, I would like to thank ICAP for selecting our project for this award. It is my honor to present to this audience a broad overview of our project about network infrastructure sharing of the passive elements. Before I do that, a bit about who is Ufone and what do we do. We are a wholly owned subsidiary of PDCL, and we are a part of Etisalat Group, which has got operations in 18 countries internationally. We are the fastest growing cellular company in Pakistan with about 20 million subscribers. We are the most profitable mobile operator in Pakistan. We have got a lot of firsts, including the first to launch the GPRS, the first to roll out an IP MPLS backbone. We have got the largest edge and best offerings in the industry. We were nominated for the Best Brand Award at the Telecom Awards Middle East 2009, and we have one of the highest BOOMO top of the mind awareness and ad likability ratings within our industry. Before I start discussing the project, I think it's important that I explain some of the business dynamics of this industry. Telecom industry is a capital-intensive industry. Just to give you an idea, most of the telecom operators operating in Pakistan have got a balance sheet size of or in excess of $1 billion US. Given that such investments are fixed, they are sunk, irreversible, therefore they represent a very high risk factor with long payback periods. The sharing of infrastructure allows more capital to be available for telecom equipment. And then, of course, we face the risk of technology obsolescence as well. And we have to keep upgrading our network to ensure that we remain competitive in the market. These are the factors that which any of the international operators may face, but there are some peculiar situations or challenges that we face in Pakistan as well, some of which all of us face together as business people. You might be knowing that telecom is one of the most competitive industries in Pakistan, with constant tariff offerings, and of course the tariffs are constantly going down. Other than that, there is the challenge of increased cost of borrowing, inflation, shortage of electricity, rising cost of fuels, significant forest risks. So all these factors put together makes it very important that we come up with solutions which gives us financial room to operate. So here comes the project itself, which is about sharing of the network installations between different operators. So this, as you can see, would be something of what we can call a typical tower, what we call a base station. And it has got two elements. One is the active element, which is peculiar to each operator. For example, Uphone would be having its own telecom equipment station on this tower, and Mobilink would have its own, which is quite different and presently cannot be shared. But there are some assets here on this tower which are common to different operators and can be shared mutually. So if we talk about the tower itself, or the ground space where the tower is located, which is a rented space, or the air conditioning on this tower, or the shelter, or the power, whether you talk about the primary power or the secondary power in the form of generators, or the security that is installed on those towers. So these are all elements which are common elements for any of the operators, and therefore there was a possibility that instead of each operator coming up and installing its own tower, why not share these towers? And to give you an idea in terms of the potential, there are currently about 32,600 towers installed by different operators all around Pakistan. So the potential for saving is huge there. So we have been pursuing this infrastructure sharing for the last 3 or 4 years, but we started a renewed emphasis on this in 2008. There was a cross-departmental team which was formed to oversee the telecom passive infrastructure initiative. But the biggest challenge in this sharing was that this was an initiative that we could not have accomplished on our own, because for it to be achieved, we needed a partner, and the partner had to be a competitor. So the challenge in that is that if we go and talk to an incumbent operator who is bigger than us in terms of coverage, he would not agree to it, not letting the strategic advantage go away from their pocket. So we decided that if we were not getting the positive responses from big operators, we decided that we would compete on quality of services and not only on geographical coverage alone. So when we started the tower sharing, it started with smaller operators. It started with a barter arrangement, that is, one operator would give one tower in exchange for another tower in a commercially competitive market. However, since the rollout plans are not the same for different operators, there is a mismatch.